Alright, are you ready? I turned my favorite builds into a bosser by switching out a few things. First, I added in Empower support and removed Awakened Chained. Second, I added in this because when you're doing bosses, it takes too long to gain your frenzy charges. So this right here gives me +3 to Exsanguinate, and I don't need to worry about frenzy charges anymore because I removed Badge of the Brotherhood. And I added this, 3% more spell damage per power charge. Gain power charge instead of frenzy. That bottom line doesn't matter anymore, because I am just using power charges. No frenzy charges at all. And I should be at about 11 million DPS. So let's run a few bosses. I just switched it over, did a few simulacrums, and I haven't really fought any bosses yet. So it should go pretty smoothly. Well, except for Maven, because I'm terrible at that fight. But ignoring Maven, these all should go pretty smooth. Forgot to put on a dorky retro soundtrack for this. This is one of my favorite fights, but they probably ought to ramp up the time it takes to start getting these null portals. That could just be, you know, I've done it so many times it gets a little boring with these portals. My damage is so high. It's probably just fine as it is. So they gotta keep the balance for like hardcore, solo, self-out, and obviously the most important game mode, Ruthless. One down. I don't know how many more to go. Let me get cereal. Oh, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Now, I was gonna put on a retro soundtrack. Maybe River City Ransom from the Nintendo. I'll just leave it. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. You know what? I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. You just have to sit through some boring silence. I don't really have much to say. You're already phasing? Little man already phasing? Is Sirius having a serious skill issue right now? Do you miss your godson Harry Potter, do you, Sirius? Are you phasing again? Are you having HP issues? Am I having HP issues? That was a hard teleport. Hard teleport. That teleported me violently to that meteor. I turned off the dialogue, so I had to pretend I heard him talk 3 times. 3 phases after talking 3 times. Yeah, I just wanted to tank it and just, you know, get the job done. No point in letting him talk, because he was just gonna talk shit. So instead of letting him talk shit, I just went straight to the hit. Let's ruin this pair of gloves here. Vulnerability on hit. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know what it did. And I broke him. And I broke him. Seems like I get this spider and unstatistically high amount of the time. Pretty much always get the spider. I don't know if the bosses are supposed to be random, or if it's always a spider up there and I've just never noticed. So sad with that awakened chain. I mean, sure, it changed my DPS from 5 million to 11 million, but Don't miss Awakened Chain. I think I'm gonna buy that amulet that lets you put a socket into your body armor. Just so that way, if I ever want to do 216 mapping again, I'll just put that amulet on, and then I'll have Awakened Chain. So I don't feel like recoloring my body armor. That took a while. Or I'll just get a second body armor that's good for map clear. I don't really need the evasion that I get, or the 35% reduced damage if I haven't been hit recently. I just need the +1 to skills. You can really just pick any chest piece. Are you talking? I got you muted, boy. I don't want to hear what you have to say. You're annoying. Took a nice little break. Sometimes he comes right out the gate with that. And those low life hits got big. I felt way more than 15%. Maybe it's because it took that long for my power charges to get up to 9. Yeah, they're a little sad that they can't hold up to a no link, frost blink. They just explode. I guess it's one link. It applies a curse. 50,000 damage. I mean, you're right there. I could be hitting you. I don't have to listen to you talk. I mean, technically I do because that's the way the game programmed it. But like IRL, I'd be creaming on you right now. Whoa, don't be coming out the gate like that. Show me your face. Been in there for quite a while. There you go. All day. Not a soul in the world wants to talk to me. I hit record on my camera. Text after text after text. The wife asked, "How often do you think about the Roman Empire?" The answer, at least 4 times a week. You? Question mark? Okay, we got one of these bad boys. Never. Really? She says, never. Do you really? And the answer is yes, of course. You know what? I'm going to dictate this because I suck at typing because I'm an old man. Fall of the Roman Empire has very many similarities to the fall of our current society. And when you think about the things that the Roman Empire went through, we're going through most of those things, like inflation, social turmoil, and the advancement of a more liberal society. And on top of that, the Romans fucking took hot baths together and would suck each other's cocks all the time, and that's just a good time. And Caesar is kind of a funny name. Ain't got shit. Ain't got shit. Exsanguinate is where it's at. Oh, what do we get? She just said, lol, cool. Apparently she's above thinking about the Roman Empire in her daily life. Oh, Baron came out with the vengeance. Well, Baron's gonna be the one to take out. He's the most dangerous. I'm just gonna try to point at Baron and rotate. Jesus, Snake Man. This one should be the easier one. Starting with an explosion, he going cray-cray. I'm gonna save the frickin' Maven for last, because the Maven sucks. I got a whole nother Maven invite. That's the map strategy that I'm doing, so I get a lot of that stuff. I need to switch it up because I have too many. I have over 100 of these Conqueror Guardian maps. I think they recreate themselves quicker than I can use them. I think I'll build another build and do an entirely different map strat. Shit. Nothing I can do about that one. This is in the middle of casting. Spell echoes can be a bit of a problem if you're being an idiot. Really got to keep an eye on that shaper, don't I? Whoa, that was a lot of slowdown. That felt below 108% action speed. I don't know about that. I think I just felt some hacks. Where's the Elder? Where's the Elder? Where's the Elder? Losing. Oh, there's more portals. How are you not? There you go. Take a sip of that real tea. Oh, I wanted to. What the heck? You're all dead. I didn't realize there was a whole nother phase. I mean, I don't really care, but I mean, I just hate that philosophy that they have that it's okay to kill you after you kill the boss. What kind of boss reward is that? It's like, you know, you're doing good, you're fighting. I think it's okay if we just kill you. I don't think it's okay. I think it's abusive. I am in an abusive relationship with Path of Exile. They abuse me, and I pretend to not like it, but I fucking love it. I fucking love it. All right. And now we go for Maven. The fight that I usually only do once, maybe twice a league. 'Cause I hate it so much. The only way I'll do it is if my damage is really high. That's the only time I'll do it over and over again. And, damn, Socket of Spells have plus 70% crit multiplier. I didn't even know that was an option on a pair of gloves. But I'll sell them. Plus 13% increased life recovery rate while affected by vitality. 19% damage over time multiplier while affected by malevolence. 6% physical damage reduction while affected by determination. Dude, this is perfect for my Righteous Fire Juggernaut. I used determination, malevolence, and vitality. It just dropped. I'm kind of giddy. It just dropped me. I don't think I've ever gotten one of these that dropped, that I've actually used, that I have actually enjoyed. There's nothing on the market with all three. Man, this is like a big boy. I just got a big boy Watcher's Eye. Let's drop these numbers. Just get rid of the numbers and see if anyone has all three. Nope. And with just these two, we're looking at like a 40 divine situation. If we got a 19 here, 13 here. Yeah, wow. Wow. I'll get crazy and put it up for 100 divines. If someone wants that bad boy for 100 divines, they'll pop in and I'll be able to make like 10 new builds with 100 divines. Alright, let's get back. Wait, how long have I been playing without my... Did I do that entire fight without my... Or I think I probably did do that entire fight without my auras. I get so used to not dying or not needing to reapply my auras when I die. I've been playing a lot of Sanctum and the League mechanic. I don't need excuses for why I fuck up. Say I fuck up. Don't judge me as my mood sours mid-fight. I'll probably start out pretty happy, you know, easy memory games, doing a lot of damage, no G to degen beams. Put those in the middle. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Thanks for phasing so my power charges can, you know, dissipate. Up, left, right. I had wanted those to go in the middle, but guess it doesn't matter. Oh shit, almost forgot. Oh, see, I don't know. Oh, I guess that beam didn't hit me. Oh, I think we got a tough memory game come up. The memory game, yeah, maybe kill her before she goes into it. Right, up, right, up, up. Shit. Oh, that was a save. Save for the ages. And I expertly applied those to the middle. This is the best I've ever done on a Maven fight. It could be that my damage is way higher than it normally is. I mean, that might have a little bit to do with it. Because the key to fighting Maven is always just get a full ton of damage. Are you going straight to the memory game? Alright, I'm fucking ready for it, dog. Shit. Didn't see where it went. I think it went up, left, right. Oh my god. Am I gonna no-death a Maven for the first time? Okay, maybe it won't be my first time, but it's definitely the first time in a long time. Since I played my Cyclone Shockwave build, I'm pretty sure it's the last time I no-death Maven. Man, I might have to take this build into Uber territory. Red Uber might be possible. Blue Uber's probably possible. I'm not sure if Uber Maven is possible. Uber... trying to think of his name. Uber Shaper should be possible. So Uber Red Boss will be determinant upon how quickly I can kill his sub-boy. But I don't have any of those on my map. Stuff. Yeah, I don't have... in my Atlas strategy doesn't include any blue or red. I haven't done that at all. I haven't done any red, haven't done any blue. So I don't have any of those mapped. And maybe that's the strategy I'll switch to. I'll switch to red buff and blue buff and then blast through all 111 of these bad boys and get that all set up. And then I got all these bosses. Obviously, what did I even get for that Maven? Did I just get this amulet? Was what I got so bad it didn't get through my filter. Oh, the belt. I didn't even pick it up. I actually think I might like this belt. I want to try it out and make it work. Players recoup 4% of elemental damage taken as energy shield per absorption charge. I don't know how the hell I would use that. But that's the whole fun. Alright, well that was all of the bosses I had. I guess I can try this one, but it has that reflect. And my crit doesn't start at 100%. I think it eventually gets to 100%, but it definitely doesn't start there. Alright, let's go through the details of the build in case anyone didn't watch the last one. The only thing I changed is I rerolled this armor to have 3 reds and 3 blues. and I swapped out the amulet from Badge of the Brotherhood to this one. Now, I think this might be an overall better amulet than Badge of the Brotherhood. Badge of the Brotherhood gives you those frenzy charges, but you gotta work for those frenzy charges. And the frequency in which they drop, unless you have a body armor that gives you frenzy charge on hit, or you're using a way to get frenzy charge on hit, if you don't have a stable way to get frenzy charges beyond frenzy charge on death, like I was doing, this is probably a better amulet. This amulet's actually really nice, and it was only 1 divine for Exsanguinate, because no one's using Exsanguinate. I don't know the price of other skills. I imagine Righteous Fire is very expensive, because +3 levels of Righteous Fire is pretty dang good. So I'm using that now, and then I switched out the Flask one for the 3% more spell damage per frenzy charge, and that is literally the differences. So if you watch the last build where I had Awakened Chain, and then this one, you know how to go to boss mode if you want. And to reiterate, critical damage, Awakened Spell Echo, Power Charge on Critical Strike, Exsanguinate, Awakened Brutality, and Empower. Now you can drop Awakened Brutality if you really want. If you're going an Aura Stacker, you can drop Brutality, you can add in Hatred and Herald of Fire, which are going to apply physical damage as an element. And if you want to get Buck Wild, you can get Unholy Might, which will do 30% of physical damage as Chaos. And then you can go get yourself a perfect one of these rings. If I even own one. I don't even know if I own... I forgot what it's called, so I'm just trying to find it. It reduces your life and energy shield and gives you a big old fat bucket of chaos damage. I think it's up to like 50% or something like that. Ming's Heart, that's what it's called. You can put a Ming's Heart on. If you're really hankering. I don't own a Ming's Heart. I think I turned it into a Laurel Weave. If you're really hankering for a lot of damage and to get super squishy, that is the route. It'll probably do more damage than here, but I kind of don't really like aura stacking anymore. Ever since I played an aura stacker, and I did a lot of aura stacking, it's just very strong and very annoying to me now since I've done it so many times. Anyways, that is my favorite build. Respect for bossing. I'm going to go back to doing Sanctum runs, for which I have not succeeded yet. Sanctum seems to be very hard now. I got all the way to the very end with this build here, and I just got hit by something random, and it just completely wiped me out. I had like 400 resolve and 120 inspiration. Something just hit me, and it got rid of all of it. Just tomahawk chop, and I was done. All right, then.